So today is November 14th, and it's like 2:30, 2:40. Can't be sure. I was on here 4 days before my birthday. I had a great birthday. Even though I went to dinner by myself, I went to City Island in the Bronx, New York. I went to the actual Sammy's restaurant. And the homie took me for 2 years across the street at the smaller restaurant. Even though it was intimate and small, I don't know why he never took me across the street to the big Sammy's, whatever. But I felt like I was worth the bigger Sammy's. That's where my family always went. That's where me and my friends always went. Thought I was worth it. But I'm hurting today again. And I just wanted to talk about it. Cold. It's cold today. But this is where we used to go back in, I think, 2014. And we used to spend a lot of time here, but it was just a way to get me alone. Because he needed something to do during the day. For me, it was tranquil, calm, and serene. So I turned it into my place when he's not around. I haven't seen him since November 9th, when he was saying he didn't care about how I felt, or just didn't care. Everything was, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. And then he was calling me delusional. Called me delusional one too many times, so I just took the rest of the shit and put it outside. It's not that he lived with me, he just had some stuff there. But 13 years is a long time to get unused to being around somebody, and that's just what I have to do. And before that, I was married. So it's an overlap. I was married for 15 and a half years. I was with my husband for 19. And my husband left me mentally, sexually, emotionally. The only thing he didn't do was leave the house. He cheated on me in 2010 and just left. In that time, I met the homie, and he treated me so nice. And they call that love bombing. But I did push up on him first because I really, really liked him. First, I thought he was arrogant. And then I thought he was sweet. And he made me feel good. And I made the decision to push up. He went with it. We messed around for 13 years after that. And I love him. But I've been chasing the person that I met in 2010, and the person that I messed with in 2011, and the person that I was hanging around with in 2014, and the person that tried to make me feel better in 2016, and I don't know who he was in 2018, and sometimes he was alright in 2019, and he was kind of there in 2020. You know, my husband died in 2019, so pandemic happened, so he was kind of around. Him and his girlfriend broke up, I guess. And the way things happen, the way things look like they've been having sex off and on ever since they broke up. Sometime in 2023, an old ex he invited to a cookout and invited me, and that was the first family outing he invited me to. And he invited an old ex from like 25 years ago, and it was quite confusing for me. And I haven't been the same since. So I started mourning our relationship and planning an exit. That really wasn't my plan. It was God's plan. I didn't know how I was getting out of it. But I knew I was getting the fuck out of a relationship that we weren't in, that he wouldn't let me get out of. I kept asking him to let me leave. Somehow I got out. It's hard and it hurts. And he has nothing to offer me. And he has 2 cars, and he sat one car in the yard, and he'd switch out the luxury car and go date girls and be with whoever or whatever. Tell me I'll be back. Give me all kind of excuses. Didn't even have to come by. Just come in and pretend. Go hang out with people. Never really do the same with me. Treat me like I was nothing. So I decided I didn't want to be, I think I was in the way of his lifestyle, whatever that be. I didn't want to be a part of that lifestyle anymore.